Hello friends and welcome to the channel. This is Stormhaven Gaming, I'm John and this is the Planet Crafter. Okay, we are doing things and I have very little idea of what it was we were actually doing, but I have built a seed spreader rocket. So we can send that off to start with. There we go. Off that goes, excellent stuff. And everything goes green, which is nice. Right, so the ground has turned pretty much green everywhere now. So that's good. We are 76% of the way towards natural life. Also great. Our oxygen, heat, pressure and biomass are rising. Oxygen and heat are rising more quickly. Oxygen because we've literally just fired something to increase that. If we look at our interface here, that's pushed us up to a 6,000% increase on our oxygen. It was at 5,000. Pressure is at 8,000. Plants are at 5,000. Heat, 10,000. Lovely stuff. So, that's what's happening there. Like I said, I genuinely can't remember what we were doing, other than just continuing to push those numbers up. So. We will carry that on. We've got our ecosystem that we've just flown past. I'm going to come up here because I know we do have... well, we've got our heaters up here. We've also got our trade rocket. I don't know if there's anything here. Oh, there is. We've got a Filaria butterfly larva, which is a 1,400% increase. What have we got over here? We've got an empty space. Let's chuck the Filaria in there, shall we? So that should give us another boost. That's nice. Alright. Okay. So, as you can probably tell, I don't really know where we're going from here, other than continuing to increase things. Let's go and have a look at what we should be increasing. I think probably pressure is going to be the next thing, isn't it? Because that's not increasing a huge amount. Alright. So we need a magnetic field rocket. What do we need for that? Let's go and have a look. So a magnetic field protection rocket. There we go. 3 silicon, 2 super alloy and an engine. We can probably do that, can't we? Okay, there we go. There's another rocket, and that's our magnetic field protection rocket. So let's send that off. And we'll likely be battered by asteroids pretty much as soon as that launches. He says. There we go. Where are they going to come in from? Here they come. Okay, so that'll dump a bunch of... Is that iridium? Yeah, iridium will come in from there. That's good. Let's get out of the way. There we go. There's some iridium going to be in the lake over there again. Right, excellent stuff. So, biomass is the next thing. We are... Actually, that's climbing reasonably quickly, isn't it? Let's turn our flashlight off. We're already nearly at 80%. That's pretty good. Alright. Biomass then. How are we going to increase biomass? I guess the plant rocket would do it, or just more frogs, fish and insects. Yeah, alright. We don't have any... I don't think we have any spare insects about at the moment. So what do we need then? That's 1,200%, that's 1,000... Yeah, I mean, if we're going to grow any, it's going to be the Imeo or the Serena. I feel like the Serena is a new one. Is the Serena a new one? Oh, well, no. Right, what do we need for that anyway? So we need a rare lava, tier 2 mutagen, and a fertilizer. Well, we've got plenty of tier 2 mutagen. We've got no fertilizer in there. Do we have any fertilizer anywhere? It doesn't look hopeful, does it? Guess we're going to have to make some fertilizer, aren't we? Oh no, there's some there. And what was it? A rare lava? It was a rare lava. I don't think we've got any rare lava anywhere either. So we're going to have to go and find one. There's a common in there. Oh, there we go. There's a rare lava. Excellent stuff. Right. Alright, so rare lava, tier 2 mutagen, and fertilizer. There we go. That is sequencing. Let's see if that gets us what we want. Let's grab some silk from there, and we can turn that directly into fabric. There we are. And we'll dump that in there. Yes, the other thing we were doing, as I recall, was putting together some of these storage units. Now, what do we need for those? Where are we? Superalloy circuit board. Do we have any circuit boards? Or do we need to go and find some more of those? Feel like I'm going to need to find some more of those. Alright, well we can probably do that. I feel like there's plenty of computer consoles around for us to scavenge, so let's see if we can find some of those. Okay, so yes indeed, I did manage to find some circuit boards. Also found a bunch of iridium, obviously, so this is entirely full of iridium. I might as well pop that on there like that. We can stick ourselves a new one. Can we get it in between the two? Yes, we can. Look at that. Oh, they actually meld together quite nicely. Yeah, alright. So that's another one in there. What are we going to put in this one then? What have we got a lot of? I mean, zeolite we've got quite a lot of. Let's have a quick drink. We should probably have something to eat as well. There we go. Actually, let's get mutagen in there, shall we? Let's see what other mutagens we've got lying around. Right then, so we've put in a bunch of mutagen into there. This has been emptied out, so we can deconstruct that. And we should be able to build, he says, another one just there. Now this one, I think... I know. There we go. Let's get some uranium in this next one, shall we? So let's go around and get all of our uranium out of our other storage. And we'll dump it all in here. There we are. Not a huge amount of uranium in storage at the moment, but that's okay. Right. We do need to empty some more of these lockers, so we've got a bit more space for more of these fancy storage units. I don't suppose we'll be able to fit one in the corner there, will we? I mean, we might be able to. No. No, we can't. Alright. Let's empty this one out then. Right, well, in the time I've been setting up storage, we've crossed the threshold from natural life to complete terraformation. So we're 0.5% towards complete terraformation of this moon. Up here, we have 7 of these advanced storage things. I've got superalloy, osmium, and quartz down this side. I've got uranium, iridium, and mutagen down this side. And we've got iron in here for the moment. Now, we're running low on superalloy. Everything else we're doing all right for. Let's... there we go. That looks a bit prettier, doesn't it? So we've got some quartz in there. Yeah, that's what we're currently aiming at. I've got enough on me, I think. Where are we? Yeah. To make another tier 2 butterfly farm. I've got the Emeo butterfly larva that we got out of the lava creating machine here. It didn't give us the one we wanted, which was the Serena. But yeah, it gave us the Emeo, which is 1,000% rather than 1,200. I've got a Fencia butterfly larva, which is only worth 200. But I got that out of our ecosystem over there. Let's have a look. Butterfly farms. We've got one over here. What have we got in here? You're worth 250, so you're slightly better than the Finsair, but not a huge amount. What about in here? Yeah, you're 175, so you're not as good as the Finsair that we've got. Alright, well, let's stick ourselves down. Where are we? A tier 2 butterfly farm, I guess, over here, and we'll just chuck those two in there. That'll give us a bit of a boost, which is nice. There we go. Yeah, so we're doing all right. Yeah, we are rising again. It's going all right. Things are improving. We've got a 9,000% boost to our magnetic field, 6,000 to oxygen. But I mean, oxygen we're fine for. We can breathe. It's okay. We don't really need the oxygen to go up any further, but it will keep climbing, obviously. But getting that biomass up would be useful. We can make Blazar quartz now, apparently. And we're on our way very, very slowly towards the Megadome. Over here, we've got these Seren frog eggs that we can make. And we're, again, moving slowly towards the Redwoe tree seeds. Yeah, that's where we are. So I think going around and getting a few more bits and pieces would be useful. I think, honestly, getting together enough to make a bunch of super alloy would be a good idea. So let's have a look. What have I got in my pocket? Why have I got aluminium in my pocket? I've obviously pulled that out of a storage bin somewhere. Let's put all of this in here. Like so. We'll drink some water. We'll stick another rocket engine in there. And we'll stick the rest of our rocket engines in there. Alright. Don't have any food on me, but that's fine. Yeah, alright. Let's go and make some super alloy, I guess. I've been busy. So, we've got a bunch of these advanced storage. So we've got quartz, osmium and super alloy there. Uranium, iridium and mutagen there. Aluminium, zeolite and iron there. Magnesium, titanium and sulfur there. Selenium, silicon, cobalt, fertilizer and phytoplankton. So we've got a whole bunch of stuff. I've got rid of most of our earlier storage. We've got a bunch of stuff stored up in that one, and we've got a bunch of stuff stored up in that one. But yeah, we're doing pretty well. We don't have a huge amount of super alloy left, as you can see. But everything else, not too bad. Not too bad at all. I've gone around and picked up a bunch of the sort of basic resources. We could do with some more aluminium. Cobalt's okay. Silicon is alright, yeah. So we can make a bunch of super alloy should we need to, and I have been doing so. We're up to 7% of the way towards complete terraformation. Numbers still going up, but relatively slowly in terms of pressure and biomass. We could send up another plant rocket, couldn't we? What do we need for that? I can't remember off the top of my head. Let's go and have a look. So a plant rocket. Where are we? Where's the plant rocket? There it is. 2 super alloy, a fertilizer, a lerma seed, a tree bark. Alright. Alright. I think we've got a lerma seed. We don't have any fertilizer. What do we need for fertilizer? We've probably got what we need for that, don't we? Probably. Got a feeling it's a bacterial sample. Is part of it. Where are we? Oh no, 3 algae, 2 eggplant and a sulfur. That we can probably do. There's some algae. Well, there's the lerma seeds that we'd need. Alright, let me get this stuff together and I'll make some fertilizer. Okay then, as you can see, we have ourselves another rocket to send off. So let's get that up into the air. So that's another plant rocket, so that will help our biomass a little bit. It was at 609,500 grams per second, I think. But now that's gone. We've actually got enough to get another one. So let's get that sent off as well. Away it goes. There we go. So that should give us another boost to our biomass production. If we go and have a look. Okay. Yeah, so it was at 609,500. It's now at 889,000. So that is an improvement. Nice. That's all good then. We are 8.5% of the way towards complete terraformation. Yeah. Alright. Okay. We're doing alright. Really could do with some more super alloy. That would be lovely, but the chances of that happening are pretty minimal. I've expanded here so we can get some more storage around the back this way, and I've put in a door at this end to make it slightly easier to get in to where our storage is. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Right. I think it's probably time that I went and basically got a bunch of resources from all the storage. So there's some up there still, but not a huge amount. I think... Yeah, let's go over to this installation over here. Here we are then. Right, let's just strip this place clean, I think. Or as much as we can. Just get everything out the front for a start. What have we got in here? Oh, tree bark. We've got eggplant seeds and some mutagen. Yeah, alright. Oh, we get some circuit boards as well. Oops. Right, let's head in. We'll head into the left first. Oh, we got something here. Yeah, not much. I don't really want the outfits, but I suppose we might as well just grab everything we can. And, I mean, we're pretty much full up, aren't we? Let's grab the quartz and the uranium from there. Alright. Let's head back and fill up our storage. I'll do this a couple of times and I'll clear out this area and then I'll be back. Right then. This is what we've got. We've got 3 more here. We've got seeds, plants and engines and fuses. So a bit of a misc section there, but we've got all of our plants in there. We've got all of our seeds in there. And all of this stuff, we've got phytoplankton in there, fertilizer in here. So we've got a bunch of tier 3 fertilizer that I've brought back. A fair amount of tier 2, no tier 1s. We've used all of that. But everything else is pretty much okay. We could do with a bit more aluminium, or aluminum. Zeolite we're pretty good for. Iron we're full. Sulfur we could do with a bit more. Titanium we're okay. Magnesium we're okay. Cobalt we're okay. Yeah, silicon. Selenium we've got a whole bunch of, but we're not really using that for anything. Iridium we're good. Uranium we could do with a little bit more, but we're okay for the moment. We've got a bunch of mutagen in here. Let's organise all that. And quartz-wise, we're nearly full. We've got a couple of bits of cosmic quartz. Let's sort it again. There we are. Yeah, so we've got a fair few of everything. So that's not too bad. So in terms of our resources, we're doing pretty good. I've cleared out the sort of lower levels of that installation over there. So that's all right. We're pretty much done there. We've got the upper levels as well, obviously. What I haven't seen is any natural life. It does say that, you know, we've reached the natural life stage, but I have yet to see any. So I'm just going to do a bit of a swing around and see if there's anything there. Oh, looks like we've got something coming in. That's possibly osmium and sulfur. We'll maybe have a look at that later on. Yeah. So yeah, there doesn't seem to be any natural life anywhere that I've been able to find as yet. Doesn't mean it's not there, but I've literally just been between our base and that installation back that way, so I haven't exactly gone looking for it. But just sort of drifting around here, I can't see any either. No. Alright, well let's have a quick look over here, because I know there's... Whoops. Now, can we get up here? Not really this bit, no. Let's... There we go. Come across here. And again, looking around. Can't see any natural life anywhere. I mean, apart from lava. Okay, well, that's fine, I suppose. This looks very clear of literally everything. No grass, no resources, nothing. Is this meant to be? Oh, there we go. It's slowly popping in. It's just taking its time. Maybe. Yeah, there we are. We've got some resources over here appearing now. Just a big blank spot there for some reason. No idea. But no, I can't see any natural life anywhere. Oh well, never mind. Oh, we got a box here. What have we got in here? Stuff worth grabbing. Let's grab it. All good to go into storage. I think we're probably going to leave it there for this episode. I know it's been a little shorter than normal, but, you know, to ease ourselves back into it, we can sort our storage out. There we go. Let's see what we've got lying around here. More seeds, more plants. All right. Is that it in here? It looks like that's it in here. Yeah. All right. So not a huge amount immediately obvious. Yep, that's good. Right. How we do? Oh, we're hungry and thirsty. Let's eat that. Right. Let's get back to base then. I'll dump all this in storage, and then we'll wrap up the episode with another rocket launch, I think. Alright, there we go. So all that's in storage now. We do still need to do some work with our storage there, obviously. There's a few resources that we haven't got spaces for yet. Might be worth just putting in a miscellaneous locker as well, just to dump all the stuff that we don't have enough of to justify an entire locker to themselves. But we're going to set this last plant rocket off just to sort of boost our numbers a little bit more. But thank you very much for watching. Please do give us any comments down below. Let me know what I should be looking at. I think I probably said we were going to move all of these drills and put them in an area with a multiplier fuse. Or an optimizer, whatever it's called. Where is it? There we are, machine optimizer. With some pressure fuses in. So we'll do that next episode if we remember. But let me know what you think I should be focusing on at the moment. Please do give us a like and a subscribe, really does help the channel out. And please join us next time. Till then, I've been John. This has been the Planet Crafter. Please do take care of yourselves, stay safe, and bye-bye.